What's good, everyone? It's your boy Richard Wong, aka AreDoubleYou, back with another video. And today, the new Native Instruments Komplete 15 is currently on sale. I remember during the holidays they had like a sale on new purchases only, and people were upset. But now there's a sale going on for not only new fresh purchases, but upgrades as well. But also, if you pick up one of these Komplete 15 bundles during this sale, they also include third-party libraries as well that aren't usually part of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a beat from scratch using those third-party libraries, as well as some of the libraries in Komplete 15. Not sponsored, by the way. I did get some of these products for free, not all of them. Some of them I did previously purchase, but regardless, no one has any say on what I can or cannot say in this video, and everything will be my complete and honest opinion. Let's get to it. All right, so the first thing we're gonna take a look at is the slower. All right, so from my understanding, the concept was they took some instruments, sampled them, ran them through tape, and then slowed them down using tape. And yeah, that's why it's called slower. Let's hear the default sound, piano nostalgia. Pretty good sounding piano. But because we're looking through a lot of instruments, I'm not gonna go through too much. There are a lot of different sounds: acoustic piano, electric piano, flutes, guitars, etc. So let's just go through a couple of these pianos. That's nice. Just click around randomly. I actually really like how this thing sounds. Let's go through the flutes. Yeah, it's got lo-fi written all over it. Oh, I'm liking these flute sounds. Let's go to guitars. I feel like VSTs don't really do guitars very well, so I'm actually interested in hearing what this sounds like. That doesn't even sound like a guitar. It seems they have a lot of creative guitar sounds. That's a nice sound, actually. Oh yeah, bass guitars. Ooh. Just hearing that sound makes me want to make some lo-fi. Like, we might actually have to make some lo-fi today. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down. No effects, by the way. And also, while I'm here, you can also change the type of tape it's running through. Like, each one has their own different characters. I'm gonna stick with the default studio, which is what the preset was based on. But just know, if you want to change that tape vibe, you can. Now for the bass, I'm gonna go into a different Kontakt instrument, also in Komplete. This is my go-to bass plugin. It's actually a lot of people's go-to bass plugins. I've seen it a lot, and that's the Rickenbacker. So let's lay this thing down. Now we need some drums. Now for drums, we're gonna use this Electro by Teletone Audio, another third-party instrument that's gonna be included with Komplete during the sale. And essentially, this is an instrument that has a bunch of sounds from classic vintage drum machines and synths. If you go here, you can see there's like Juno, there's the 808, 909, DX7, Lindrum, and some other stuff too. I keep clicking off of it, and there's a bunch of these different sound kits. But the cool thing is, it's not just a drum machine, it's also a sequencer. If you look down here, there's these red keys, which are just your drum sounds. But if you hit one of the blue keys, it'll play a pattern, and that pattern is selected by this beat selection. And there's a bunch of presets based on BPM, but everything is synced to your BPM as well. So if your BPM is like 100, but you go with something that's 70 BPM, it will sync to it and adapt to your session. We're at 80 BPM, so let's go through this 80 section and go through a couple of these. And the thing is, every time you switch your pattern, it'll change your kit as well. So they have a kit and a beat selection tied together. And every key, by the way, is a different pattern. Like some of them are just regular patterns, but you also have fills like this. So you can add these little ear-catching patterns into your pre-existing drum pattern. Well, let's keep going. Let's find a kit I like. All right, so I found this low fat. I feel like it'd be perfect for our track. So what I could do is just hold this down, you know what I mean? And just play it in like that. Or if I go to Beat Maker, I can also change each pattern. Every key I press, it shows the pattern that it creates, right? But what I can do also is, I like this pattern. I can drag the MIDI right into my session. So now I have all the drums in MIDI playing the red notes instead. That way I can add little things to it if I want more sounds. You know, make it your own. All right, so I did change the pattern a little bit. I took our pre-existing one and just added a few things, took out a few things, and this is what we got. Nice little pattern, got a nice little roll at the end. I think it's perfect for what we're going for. Added these swell strings from slower. These little keys are from Homage, which is a Play Series instrument, also part of Komplete. And that's the beauty of Komplete, honestly. It has stuff for almost every genre. For example, like Homage, there's like lo-fi glow for like, you know, more lo-fi-esque stuff, vintage stuff. And then there's R&B stuff, there's hip-hop stuff, there's drill stuff. There's something for everyone, especially if you're a producer that produces a lot of different genres. Let's look at the last third-party instrument that's also included. This is 80 by Kinetic. I believe this is only included in the collector's edition. I could be wrong, but off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure that's right. So this one specializes in 80s orchestral sounds, and it did take me a little while to kind of figure this one out. So essentially what's going on here is these notes here will play a phrase. You could also set your key. So we're in A, so I'm gonna set that there. And it'll show you what key it's playing in. Now what you could also do is play these notes. It'll play according to these notes instead of this. There's a lot that goes on into this instrument, so I'm gonna give a quick overview. So this is gonna be your preset. In order to change it, you click this, and you can pick what kind of instrument you want. So this one's currently in woodwinds. I'm gonna keep it here just because we already have strings. I feel like a nice like flute phrase or something like that would be cool. So let's pick what kind of vibe we're going for. I feel like this is gonna be more playful. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this will work out. And you just pick a pattern. You can go through them. Let's check out Quiet. Check out Love. I feel like that'd be nice on our thing. We're definitely gonna use this, but just to further go into this plugin a little bit, you can do this for every key. And then you can end up playing like 4 keys at once. And put stuff together like that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this out. And then I'm gonna chop it up. I put this realm on it just to give it some reverb. So that's what you're hearing. So without it, this is with it. Just to give it some space. Also including Komplete. By the way, that's the only instrument with effects. If you look at everything else, no effects, no effects, no effects, no effects, no effects. But I think that's the beat. You know what, this one came together pretty quickly. Let's make another one. So this sounds from Bouquet. It's a PlayStation instrument that specializes in R&B. Also part of Komplete 15, of course. Back in slower with this one, with the lo-fi guitar. Nice little string phrase I got from the Sonic Kinetic 80. I just feel like this is begging for a vocal sample. By the way, I did add this round reverb and this dirt saturation plugin just to give it a little more grit. This is what it sounds like without them. And then with them. Just to give it a little more texture. So yeah, if you didn't know, Komplete also has effects as well. This thing's begging for a vocal sample though. I think I'm gonna go into Kontakt 8. They have this new thing called Leaps, which is very reminiscent of like Output's Arcade. So we're gonna lay down a vocal from there. Let's get some drums. Komplete also includes a bunch of these expansion packs. So these drums are from the Velvet Bloom expansion. And the 808 is from the Teletone Audio Electro. Alright, so those are 2 beats I just made with Komplete 15, as well as those free instruments that are included currently. So if you're watching this at a later date, those instruments might not be included, so please keep that in mind. So if you're in the market for like a huge collection of sounds and don't own any version of Komplete, and you just want a bunch of great sampled instruments, synths, effects, everything, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's called Komplete, because it really has like a little bit of everything, or a lot of bit of everything. I definitely recommend checking this out, but I will say for most people, you definitely don't need to get the whole bundle. Maybe find things here and there that you like that might be a better option for you. Because while I do have the whole bundle, there's definitely a lot of stuff in there that I've never touched, or I rarely touch, or I rarely use. However, if the individual instruments that you want, that you like, the prices add up to the bundle, you might as well just get the bundle. Now, for those who already have Komplete and are looking to upgrade, I guess this is your first chance, because right now it's 20% off, and then you also get these free instruments. So if you're looking to upgrade to Komplete 15, that was a pretty good time. But that's me for this one. If you like the beats, like the video, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment, let me know exactly what you think. Subscribe for more videos. And be sure to check me out on all my social medias and my music and all streaming platforms, all down below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
They don't know what it takes for you to chase your dreams. All these sacrifices, don't know what it brings. This just feels so right, yeah. This just feels so right,